Go, man. I've been getting it's a lot going on. Shit, ain't it? Hold on, let me send this link. Check. Setting up. Excuse me, y'all. Shit, I know. Shit, I just got damn, have a hell of a day, huh? I got checked by Beasky the shooter. Damn it. I damn had to go see about 607 that shit was on schedule, you know what I'm saying, and unplanned and unfathomable, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a lot going on today. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna let a couple of y'all get in here. See if I can go full solo mode today. Let me see. If I can go solo mode today. Let me see. If I can go solo mode today. Let me see. Let me see. This was a this live was supposed to be more scheduled. For those of y'all that's gonna be watching this back, this live was actually supposed to be more scheduled. But what happened was is that it be kind of like hard. I mean, it'd be kind of like hard to get everything back to back because when you work in the when you can't even talk when you work in the flow of the universe in 369, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to like stay consistent with that shit as far as it's like having the thumbnails and everything set up back to back to back. Ain't no excuses with the shit, man. I should have had it more prepared, but I didn't. You know what I mean? But for those of y'all that's gonna be watching it back, I just want to let y'all know that this live was actually a little bit more scheduled than everything else that y'all see me do today. So um, you know, um, I'm gonna let a couple y'all get in here and then we're gonna get started. And then we're gonna get started. Yeah, I'm gonna let a couple y'all get in here and then we're gonna get started. Yeah. Let a couple y'all get in here and then we're gonna get started. Um, oh man, I might have exhausted all of y'all energy today, huh? I might have exhausted all of my energy today. Well, I don't give a damn. I'm still gonna do it because you know it's all about consistency. For those of y'all that's gonna be watching this in the future, it's all about consistency. It's not about who watching, when they watching. It's about what you're doing and when you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it for real. I'm actually doing this for real. You know, and it's not about who watching now again because it's all about the build up too. You know, you gotta have some build up. So, I got the build up. Um, Consistency too, but also about having some substance too. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you want to have some build up and you want to have consistency, but you also want to have substance too. You don't want to just be pumping out nonsense. You know what I mean? You want to be having something of substance to talk about. And I believe we accomplish that, and we do that pretty much every show that I do. I believe that we do that. So I appreciate y'all that's coming in now. I appreciate y'all that's gonna be watching this in the future. Just know that I'm just like you, and the only difference is that I truly, truly, truly believe in what I'm doing. And I'm not afraid to make mistakes. I'm not afraid to fall and fumble in front of y'all. I'm not afraid to uh not know what I'm talking about. I'm not afraid to do none of that. I'm not afraid to do none of that. And I'm not afraid to do none of that. It's all about consistency. So that's what I'm about. I'm about consistency, dog. And just doing it, you know? Um just doing it, you know? I'm gonna let a couple of y'all get in here. But we getting checked by Gumby today. Like I said earlier today, we got checked by Beasky, the shooter. We was in Chicago. You know, we had to figure out some shit that was going on. Oh, we learned some shit that was going on with the ice raids. I have to reconnect myself. For those of y'all that's gonna be coming in and watching this in the future, yeah, again, we in LA. We about to be talking to OG Gumby in just a few minutes. But earlier today, we was in Las Vegas with 607 Unk, and then earlier before that, we was in Chicago with Beastie the Shooter. Damn, what a life. But I learned some things today. I learned some things, particularly. So my first stop when I was in Chicago, I learned some shit. Like I learned that the community has responded to ICE coming in our communities. They have responded by there is bounties on those people's heads if they come in our communities thinking that they're just gonna take something, thinking that they're just gonna bully us and stuff like that. I didn't know Chicago was getting down like that. I thought Chicago only bully each other, only bully people that look like me. I thought Chicago was just kind of like that. But from what Beastie the Shooter says, and he's front line with the Chicago stuff. I only talk to people that are front line with what they do. Beastie the Shooter said that yeah, it be bounties on them ICE people here. They be shooting at ICE. They be throwing rocks at ICE. They be doing all types of stuff to their cars. They be doing everything. I had to say car. I had to say car. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I was wrong. I didn't think Chicago did that. Let me see. Yeah. For those of y'all that's gonna be watching this, those of y'all coming in, I appreciate y'all being here. We finna be talking to OG Gumby as soon as soon as he wants to check your boy. But yeah, I didn't know that about ICE though. I mean about Chicago and ICE. They is fighting back. But they don't report that. They're not gonna show that because that's bad for Trump's morale. They only want to show us getting bullied and hogtied and zip tied. Oh, and by the way, y'all remember that white boy cop that went into that black woman's home that was he said that shot her when she had a pot of boiling water, and he shot her because he said he was in fear of his life, that she was gonna throw that boiling water on him when she rebuked him in Jesus' name. Y'all know what I'm talking about? He was found guilty on all charges, by the way. He was found guilty on second degree murder. So I don't know why he ain't get convicted on first degree murder. But if there is gonna be some justice, I love street justice. But if there is gonna be some justice, I'm glad that he's gonna get sent, and I hope they don't put him in PC. I hope that he gets sent to general population where he can get his scalp peeled from his head to his toes. And I do mean that. I don't mean like just beat up. I don't mean just raped. I don't wish that for him. I wish the worst for him. I wish something worse than torture for him. I wish that he sees her too every time he closes his eyes. I hope you do. I hope you do. But yeah, so I learned a lot today. In Chicago, again, I learned that they shooting at ICE, or that they putting bounties on ICE here for sure. That's a beautiful thing. What 607 I learned that it's all love. It was all love from the get go. I just had to pop my shit and I just had to speak my piece. You know what I mean? But it's all love for sure with Unc, and I'm glad that I got to speak my piece with Unc. I did not expect to see Unc today, but that was a gift from God, and I'm appreciative of that. I'm appreciative of that for sure. For sure, for sure. I appreciate y'all coming in. We are the biggest, by the way. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. We are finna be talking to OG Gumby in Los Angeles, California. Y'all know who OG Gumby is? Y'all don't know who OG Gumby is? Huh? Y'all know who OG Gumby is? Let me know if y'all know who OG Gumby is. If y'all don't know, I'm gonna tell you. OG Gumby is a notorious, and I do mean notorious. He has a documentary out about him. I don't know how many of y'all got documentaries out about y'all life. But yeah, OG Gumby, he got a whole documentary out about him. You can go watch it after you watch this, of course. You know what I mean? But OG Gumby got a whole documentary out about him. He is one of LA's finest for real, a real LA member, and you might be wondering to yourself, why then would somebody like him be talking to somebody like me? Well, all I can tell you is that solar isn't, there's more than meets the eye. I ain't saying I'm a gangster. No, I'm not saying nothing like that. All I'm saying is that my energy and my persona and my reconnaissance is God sent, and my presence is felt wherever I go. So real recognizes real is the best way that I can put that. So I'm glad to be in y'all presence today. And I know I've been back to back with this too, and I didn't give y'all a lot of time to get up in here, so our number's a little low today. It's cool. Y'all gonna see this on the back end, and the numbers gonna be out of here. These lives gonna be out of here. But it was a productive day, man. Some of the things that's been helping me has been I've been fasting. I'm not smoking. I'm not drinking. I'm abstaining from sex. I'm not doing none of that because I have a goal, and I need to have as much energy as I possibly can to be able to do this. Like if I was doing all that, I probably wouldn't be able to do all this right now. I would have copped out. I would have got lazy. You know what I'm saying? I would have said I'm cool on some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. He said, "Yo, when was that video with you and I need to watch that shit ASAP." Oh yeah, we just did that. We just did that shit. So I mean, watch that after this though. Yeah, watch that after this. Solar, what's up with it? What's up with it, gang? Welcome in, welcome in. Make sure y'all share, like, and send this to somebody. Make sure we get as much people as we can here. I know I ain't giving a lot of time in between these lives, like to build it up. Again, that's my fault. I just been kind of like going back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that's about. But I appreciate y'all being here though. Um, yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. Like I said though, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm just giving y'all kind of like I didn't had a productive day, so like I didn't spilled a lot of information. It's been a lot of information gave in between this shit, you know. I'm very happy to learn that Chicago has responded, and again, it's not being shown on news or any type of television because motherfuckers because the so our state media, our media, like CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, that's all state media controlled. Meaning, the government, if it's not in Trump's favor, or if it's not going with his agenda, they not gonna show that shit. So I wouldn't know that they busting back. You know what I'm saying? That they busting back at ICE agents. I wouldn't know that they got bounties on their head, and it's dead serious. Like it's not no game. Like Chicago motherfuckers don't play. I knew they didn't play, but I thought that they didn't play only with niggas. I thought they was only tough with niggas. I thought they was only bully with niggas. But that's not true. That's not true. And I heard that from an eyewitness reporter, Beasky the shooter. He is Chicago. You know what I'm saying? So, hey boy, that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Do you, fam? Right on. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. That's a beautiful thing though. That's a beautiful thing, bro. And then like I said, I wish I could pull the news story up, but my trap did. Um, like I said, the one white boy cop that went into to that black woman's home when she was cooking at her stove, you know, minding her goddamn business, and these terrorists came into her home and unalived her in her home. That was her last day in her home. She didn't know that, but she rebuked them in the name of Jesus, and they shot her for it. He shot her for it, and he shot her for it because he had his demons was irritated by her talking. His demons was irritated by her rapping to him. So he shot her for it. Again, for people like that, again, with solar and power, with solar as you know what I mean, solar, y'all give me these M's, these millions. Y'all not giving it to me. Y'all, I'm just a vessel for the Lord to work through, so we can clean up this shit. But with me having more resources, just long story short, people like him wouldn't be allowed to walk around freely and breathe. Like if they would have let him off, which I kind of like, I don't. I'm glad for her family and for her sake that he was convicted. But I'm saying, just like from the outside looking in, if I had my resources and I had it my way, if he had to walk free, I guarantee you, like we would torture this man, bro. He wouldn't be alive. He would not know one moment of peace. Like not one moment of peace. Like not one instant of peace. He wouldn't know it. So the law showed up, and I'm kind of surprised that the law showed up during these type of times, because during these type of times you would expect that Trump and just this white nationalist media thing is kind of taking over all parts of society, and it has taken over politics, but it has not taken over the general senses of how people feel. People not with the fuck shit. People not with the fuck shit. So I got to give y'all some credit. I gotta give y'all some credit because I had kind of like lost my faith in people. I ain't gonna lie. I had lost my faith in everybody. I had lost my faith in black people. I had lost my faith in white people. I had lost my faith in Latino people. I had lost my faith in Asian. I lost my faith in everybody. You know what I'm saying? I thought everybody was out here playing. Everybody just talking. You know what I'm saying? And everybody kind of like retarded. You know what I'm saying? So me myself included. You know what I mean, but my difference is that my retardation leads me away from y'all, not towards y'all. So you know, there's some beautiful things going on in this world, though. Some beautiful things. So see what y'all talking about. Zesty ass. That's an Obama phone. How I'm zesty, but you got a sloth thing on your shit, bro. You probably a little boy, a little girl or something. You a little boy or something, ain't you? Comment again so I can see like how you type. The way you type is like a little boy. But you said Obama phone, so you might know something. I don't know, but you might have just heard some shit. You know what I'm saying? Talking about zesty. Why? Because I look better than you. I ain't even gonna cut you out. I ain't gonna give you the energy you looking for so you can clip me. I'm gonna just tell you that I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? I would never watch you. You would have to watch me because I would never watch you, little boy. Zanoni, what's up with it? What's up with it? So yeah, you know, OG Gumby, LA nigga, so maybe he on LA time. I don't know. He might have forgot about it. But it's all love though. You know, it's all love. It's all love everywhere you go. You know. Oh, I don't know if y'all heard. OG Kunta want to punch me in my stomach. OG Kuna want to beat me up. He want to beat me up. He want to beat me up. No gang shit. You know, this ain't no crip shit. He want to beat me up for a reaction video I did. Oh, I forgot to talk to y'all about that. I forgot to mention that to y'all. Y'all remember my reaction video I did about his viral video that he did with OG Gumby? And I'm finna be talking to him in just a second, by the way. But uh, yeah, he didn't like that I said when he introduced himself. He introduced himself as Kunta. He said Kunta first. He dapped me up. And he said Kunta. And he was like, OG, Kunta. I didn't. I was just on that specific part. I was like, bro, I mean, you're not my OG. And I gotta stand on that, bro. You're not. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I said OG Gummy, I said I called both of y'all OG in the story, bro. If you go back and watch the video, I called both of y'all OG. You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all OGs in y'all respective areas. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like who was more receptive, like when Gumby introduced himself to me, he ain't introduced himself to me as no OG. He ain't even want to be called an OG for real. Like that's the name that they gave him, type shit. Is like the vibe I got. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, heard he want to beat me up. You know, he want to punch on Solar. You want to punch on Solar? You feel me? You ain't the only one that want to punch on me. I ain't gonna lie. There's a bunch of people want to punch on me. White people want to punch on me. Some street niggas want to punch on me. Gang members want to punch on me. I done made everybody mad. That's pretty good. You know, when you making people mad, you know you're doing a good job. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I ain't used to get no attention. I mean, and I don't do this for that type of attention. And y'all, if y'all watch my content, y'all know I don't do that for that type of attention. But, um, I say all that to say I'm vibrating so high right now that you know, you can't help but feel some type of way. You know? And I think that's a wonderful thing too. I think that it is. Um, hey bro, you asked me that last time. You ask me this every time, bro. Nah, bro, I'm at my own content house. I got my own shit going on, bro. No, nigga, no. You asked me that last time, bro. You asked me that last time, bro. But but yeah, did y'all know that though? What I was talking about with the white boy that shot that lady in her kitchen? That she had a pot of boiling water. And then when they asked this nigga, they asked him why didn't he use his taser, and why did he use live rounds on a woman? You know, he said, you know, cause he's a cunt and he's a coward. You know, if you're gonna kill somebody, at least tell the truth. But since people like him are cowards and people like him can't face, they have to hide behind a badge that protects them. You know, because he might be racist, outwardly racist without his badge, but he's not as tough as he is without his badge. So his badge gave him like a shield of protection. But like you know, but yeah, he said the reason he used his taser was because it was old. That's what he said, bro. That's how that's how much lack of respect these white nationalists have for my people's lives. So when y'all be seeing me give all this energy towards that arrogant, and he's one of them. That arrogant Anglo-Saxon man and woman, and they be under my comments and stuff sometimes too. Y'all go watch some of my shorts. I got some of these in my comments too. They hate being called out. They hate us. They hate the way we talk. They hate that we defend ourselves. They hate when we speak up. They hate when we breathe. But then they want to say that you need to stop being a victim. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me what's going on. Y'all tell me what's going on. Is that being a victim or am I just speaking truth? You know? But I feel I'm on the victim shit though. Like I don't want to be no victim. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be no victim. I wanna be the killer. I don't want to be no victim. You right, bro. I don't want to be no victim. I want to kill like them type of people. You know what I mean? That's not a terroristic threat, by the way. People like him actively hunt my type of people. So I'm saying like people that actively hunt my people like him, white nationalists like that, arrogant Anglo-Saxon men and women, they should like, they should get hunted too. Is all I'm saying. I don't know what you think. That's, that's what I feel. You know what I'm saying? That's a weird question, bro. When the last time I had a bonfire? Um, Not that long ago. Actually, I go watch my Solar special, Solar's Halloween special. That was at a bonfire. You know what I'm saying? But I don't really bonfires is lit, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, but the bonfire I did, y'all go watch that Solar Halloween special. The dude talk about drinking blood. He was dead serious too. And then we talk about vampires and souls. We talk about Trump. We talk about white people. We talk about all the shit that I care about, you know? But anyways, at his bonfires and around his fires, he do like shamanistic rituals. He be putting like demons in the fire. Like, no, I'm not exaggerating. This is exactly what he does. I'm not lying to you. He be putting demons in the fire and shit. He actually had like this demon boy um, that was sent to him by a supposed vampire. And only reason I use quotations is because, um, for y'all, I believe that that woman was probably actually a vampire, and I know how crazy that sounds. But the reason I believe that she was a vampire is because of her description and because I know this gentleman and he don't really do no lying, you know. He described this woman and she sent him a sonograph. Was it a sonograph? I don't know, from our older generation folks in here, them old picture frames, like that the metal ones where it's like just they face and stuff like that. Um, you know what I'm talking about? Like before the actual pictures was printed, there was like that metal kind of picture thing. But anyways, she sent him one of those with the spirit that had been afflicting her. It was a childhood picture of the spirit. And when I seen his picture, I felt his presence immediately. And so he showed me the picture because I was doing a video that I haven't dropped, by the way, because I almost died that night. I made that video. So I almost really don't want to drop that video. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I saw his picture and I immediately felt the presence. And then that night when I went home, the reason he showed me the picture was because we was looking for like occultics. This is right before I went to 607 Aunt crib too. Um, like literally like a week before I left, I made this video and I almost died on 35 in Dallas, Texas. I almost died coming down the highway. My Uber driver, my Lyft driver, crashed into the median. She was like in a trance, like she didn't pull up. I mean, she when she pulled up to come get me. So if any of y'all familiar with Dallas, if any of y'all familiar with Dallas, y'all know Flower Mound. Flower Mound is not Dallas, but it's like one of the suburbs on the outskirts. It's white folk town. But anyway, that's where I was shooting my video at in this rich neighborhood, and um, and when we got done shooting the video, again after he showed me the demon boy, I kind of felt weird, when he showed it to me. But again, he was showing me a bunch of different occultic type of pictures, objects, stuff like that. So I wasn't really stunned that too much. You know what I'm saying? But I did feel weird when he showed me it. So, anyways, fast forward, we got done shooting the video. I'm on my way home. I called my Lyft driver. When she pulled up, she had her daughter in the car and a puppy in the car too. But she had over 1,000+ rides and she had 5 stars. So she's supposed to be cold. And I pay extra too for my Lyft rides. I like riding like Lyft Black. You know what I'm saying? Or Lyft Comfort. You know what I'm saying? I need space when I'm in the car. You feel me? Like point blank period. If I'm gonna pay for it. So I paid for this. And when she pulled up, It's like she was in a trance. She was just looking straight forward. Nobody said nothing to me when I got in the car. That was a red flag. But when I got in the car, I was like, you know what? That's probably cool. I don't want to talk no way. I hate talking. So yeah, man, good. Just go straight. You know what I'm saying? Just go straight. That's cool. Man, I because of that, because I fed into it and I did not rebuke it, or I did not pray about it, which you should always. I mean, how would I supposed to know? That's fine. But if you are aware, spiritually aware, you need to put on the full armor. Your full armor is protecting your mind, protecting your heart, protecting your feet, meaning controlling where you walk and who you come across, protecting your hands, protecting. You feel me? You got to think about all this. So had I thought about all that, I probably would have said a little prayer real quick, you know. But when you know, I, I was already I was around a bunch of different occultic symbols, bro. I wasn't really feeling the shit anyway. So I got in the car. She wasn't talking. I was like, okay, cool. I don't want to do no talking. No way. Smooth, man. 15 minutes, 25 minutes, because it's a 45, it's almost an hour drive from Flower Mound to Dallas, especially with traffic. It's an hour plus for sure. So it was about 45 to 50. Let's just call it 50 minutes solid. Man, about 30 minutes in there, I got my headphones on. I don't even notice that I drift off to sleep, guys. I didn't notice the shit. I didn't notice that I was unconscious until I got woke up by flying in the air. I got woke up from her hitting the median. I remember and I like it was moving in slow motion, just like the movie said, just like the movies do. Everything was going in slow motion. I saw everything, and I was like, man. And in that moment, I was like, Lord, is it my time to go? I asked myself that. It wasn't my time to go. I knew that, but the way it was happening was like, man, we could have flipped over. So if y'all know what I'm talking about, going south on 35, going towards Oak Cliff, because that's where I'm from. Going south on 35, going towards Oak Cliff, it's a big ass median. And where it was at, if you flip over, it's like an underpass. Under that, like you can fall probably like 30, 40 feet. You're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna get at least really hurt. You know what I'm saying? So that's where we was before we got to the big, before you get downtown. We hadn't even reached downtown yet. Like we was finna reach the little y'all know what I'm talking about, the skyline. We hadn't even reached that yet. But I ain't know that I was under a trance until that happened. But I attributed that to that demon baby dude because that's what it had to be. But he couldn't kill me though because again I'm protected. Um, and then when I talked to the little wizard dude that drink blood and shit and cast out demons, he do drink blood though. He do drink blood. Go watch my solar special. He do drink blood. It's a fact. Go watch my Halloween solar special. He do drink blood. I'm not just talking. So, anyways, when I talked to him about it, he said that it was a psychosomatic incident and I attracted that energy. No, I basically I produced that situation because of how strong my subconscious is. And I kind of heard that and I was like, you know what? It's plausible, bro. That's plausible. It's possible. That's plausible, bro. You know what I'm saying? But here's the kicker. The same thing happened to him. Not even a week later, coming down 35, he was coming to go borrow. Come use my lights. Cause I got these OG lights. I'm rich. Y'all know that. So I got these good lights. He was coming to come get them with his father. They was coming south on 35, and in the same exact spot, they got into an accident. Yeah, bro, he was trying to kill us. He was trying to kill us, bro. See what y'all talking about? Yeah, it's by Grapevine. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If the driver was reading your mind. So here's the thing, bro. I don't know why you would ask that, but yeah, people can read minds, people can do all that type of shit. But nah, she was under a trance, bro. She was the right driver to get attracted to me, because of the situation that I left. You know, and every time I left dude house, actually now I'm thinking about it. Every time I leave dude house, something weird happen. Every time, because he got spirits running around there. They are not protected by the blood of Jesus. The way they believe in some other shit. You know. Um, And am I saying that Jesus is the only way, truth, and the light? I'm saying that the knowledge of Jesus is the only way, truth, and the light. I'm saying that's the only way that you can stay protected out here. I'm telling you what I know. I'm not telling you a theory. I'm not telling you something I heard. I'm telling you what I know, bro. I'm telling you what I know. That's what I know. I'm from East Texas. I be in Dallas and Fort Worth sometimes, right on. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, that was. I don't. That's the crazy thing about this is, bro. I don't never be scared. Like when I could possibly lose my life. Like I don't never be scared. Like ever. I don't never be scared. I just be like, I was like, huh. I guess this is I guess this what this is. I guess this is what this is. I guess this is what this is. You know what I mean? That's kind of like that was my disposition with that. Even going around 607 boy, you know how much shit I've been talking about 607 boy. I know he a street nigga, boy. He switched shit. You know I could have been walking into a setup, but you know I walked with such delight. I'm talking about earlier today when I went to go speak with him. You know I could have got beat up. You know all types of shit. You know what I mean? All types of shit. You know what I mean? But if you, I don't walk around in fear. I mean, I had a little nervous energies just as far as going up there because it's just like, damn, you know, this some real shit right here. This some real nigga shit going on. You know, he a real nigga for having me pull up, and I'm a real nigga for pulling up. You feel me? You know, it's love. Like, but you know, I know when you walk in purpose that like you got a different type of energy and a different type of spirit about you. Like, there's nothing as long as I'm in my purpose, bro. There's nothing that can stop this, you know. So that's been the thing. That's been the thing. And when you chosen to, and I'm saying chosen as far as uh, 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 chosen to arise and to do something in a time such as this, because there's multiple people, multiple of us, many of us that are chosen. As long as we awaken, you can awaken by making a choice. You know what I'm saying? So I've made a choice. That's why I'm chosen. You know what I'm saying? So since I've made a choice to set the captives free, to lead people out of the darkness, and help you realize that you are living in the matrix, you are living in a simulation, you are being tricked at all times. You know what I'm saying? Um, no, can't nothing happen to me. But anyway, I forgot what I was answering. I was supposed to be answering your question to read minds. Yeah, we read minds all the time because our minds are not our own. The information that we gather is not our own. There's no idea that you've ever came up with because there's no new ideas. You know what I'm saying? All information is borrowed. So you and I could be having the same thoughts. And if we're next to each other long enough, or if we vibrate in the same, I can read your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. You know what I mean? That's just the way that goes. That's just the way that goes. And it's 9-6 right now, so you know I'm not lying. You know, numbers of the universe. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we're going on. Solar, you're actually accessible. Right on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, cause I'm just like you, bro. And you know, I'm still grounding and building, but how I'm gonna do it and how I plan on doing it is just like 607 Unc. Like, you know, he at the top of the mountain, but he's still accessible. Like he gave niggas like me an opportunity. You feel me? So it's like I think that's the raw shit ever. You feel me? Like how many celebrities you know that give you an opportunity? I don't know none. How many of these celebrities that we idolize, that we worship, would ever reach down and let you touch them, or even speak to you, nigga? Like how many? I don't know none, bro. I don't know none, bro. So you know, I'm gonna be just like I'm just like that though. You feel me? You know, I got this light on me because it's only right. It's only right. Go listen to my music. It's only right. It's only right. So if you believe that, you gonna have that light on you too, dog, for sure. Man, I don't know where Gumby at, y'all. I don't know where Gumby at, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Just watch you turn up on Unc Bob and Hood Jesus. I just spoke my piece, bro. You feel me? That's all that was. I just spoke my piece. It was a long time coming. I should have said it before, but I ain't know. So I said it now. You know what I'm saying? I just spoke my piece. That's all that was. I mean, that's all that was. I just spoke my piece. That's all that was. That's all the fuck that was, boy. I just spoke my piece. That's all the fuck that was. That's all the fuck that was. Boy, my hairline is just now recovering, y'all, from leaving Vegas, boy. Boy, I butchered my stuff so bad when I was in Vegas, boy. I thought I'd never come back. Oh my gosh. What are the steps? You gonna know it by the five. Yeah, hold on. You gonna know it by the five. With TTG, my baby. I left my top in the basement. I know what you used to. I dated. I pop my shit. They pay me. I'm just myself and they jelly. I know you're just observing, but you don't know his journey. I be telling my truth in my songs. I really do. I don't be lying to y'all with nothing that I do, nothing that I say. I don't be lying. I swear for Lord, I don't be lying. I promise y'all. I would never lie to y'all. I love y'all too much to lie to you, and I love you too much to leave you. You know what I'm saying? So if you think like that and you move like that with your people and you for your people, oh my goodness, bro, there's nothing that you can't do. And also things that just start happening for you. Money will pop up for you. Food will pop up for you. Resources will pop up for you. The right people will pop up for you. You just, man, faith, bro. Faith without works is dead, bro. So that you gotta like read in between the lines with this shit, bro. Faith without works is dead. Faith without works is dead. If you don't believe this, if you don't have faith that this shit gonna work, it's dead. You know what I'm saying? It's dead. If you don't believe it's gonna work, it's dead, man. And that's fire, bro. And that's fire, bro. Yep. Let's see. What are the steps or a course of action to become spiritual or even more spiritual? So like just kind of like what I said, I don't have a diagram for you or a blueprint for you that'll work for you because I don't know you. All I can tell you is what I did, and then even if I told you what I did, there's so much stuff that went into it I did that it's not just one thing. Like I could say I maintained discipline, I fasted and stuff, but am I gonna talk about all the dying that I had to do? You know what I'm saying? Am I gonna tell you about all the times that I had to go without, that I doubted myself, that I doubted that this was gonna work, and that I better tell you about all of that if I'm gonna act like I'm gonna give you a formula. So it ain't no formula, bro. It's just making a decision. You know what I'm saying? That's if you don't remember nothing else I say, make a decision. And your decision is the best decision. You just gotta stand on your decision though. Make a decision and stand on your decision. That's it, bro. It's a real spirit party. You cannot get in. Moses off the drink and Jesus off the gym. 100. Nah, real shit. You gonna know about a vibe. Real shit. You know all that's attachments. What did I say that was attachments? But yeah. See, we attached to a lot of things in this life, bro. I was attached to proving y'all wrong, to proving myself right, to proving Aunt wrong, to proving my father wrong, to shitting on any pussy hater that was from my past and how I grew up. I was attached to a lot of shit, not just family, not just, I was attached to that little boy that was hurt. You know what I'm saying? That little internal boy, that 14-year-old little boy that was rejected, that 17-year-old boy that had a point to prove. You know what I'm saying? That 10-year-old little boy who just wanted his grandfather to come back home. You feel me? I was attached to a lot of shit. So it's like, you know, but all of that abandonment, all of that neglect, I ain't gonna say neglect, all of that abandonment for sure. But all of that struggle, all of that rejection, there you go, that's the right word for it. All of that rejection was for my betterment. But you don't see that when it's happening to you. You feel me? You don't see that you need to slow down until it's happening to you. You know what I'm saying? Until after, I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like earlier today, I got my car towed going to holla at Ump and them. You know what I'm saying? But had I not got my car towed, I probably would have gotten to something else, or I probably would have been moving too fast, or just something. I just would have been doing too much. So, like, there's nothing that happens on accident, bro. It's all on purpose. All on purpose. Peep that. All on purpose. It's all on purpose. It's all on purpose. Everything you do is on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's all on purpose. You know? So I'm just grateful, bro. And I got a different perspective at the world because I don't know everything. You know what I'm saying? Like I said with earlier in this live, like I did not know that Chicago motherfuckers is busting back at ICE, that they shooting at ICE. I'm so happy about that. That they got bounties on ICE here, that they'll kill ICE. I did not know that. I thought they only bullied niggas. I thought they only had beef with niggas. I thought they only tortured niggas. But that's not true. If you come in their neighborhood, they'll kill you. I love it. I love that. I did not know that. I did not know that. That makes me so happy to know that, bro. Like I got to do more research in that, but that makes me so happy to know that. Uh, because again, yeah, I had lost faith. I had lost faith in people. I had lost faith in everything. Yeah, divine timing is everything, bro. Divine timing is everything. So I'm realizing too now. Now that I have like kind of like this, I'm kind of like my mind is opened up. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, Y'all think Trump gonna actually go for a third term? You know, I mean, again, that's his intention to do that. Um, I'm just thinking out loud right now because at first, if you would have asked me that question yesterday, I would have said, yeah, not only is he going for a third term, but he's gonna win it like blindly. You know, even though he didn't win the popular vote. You know, so technically, you know, the people showed up and said what they wanted and what they didn't want. You know what I mean? But um, I don't know. Um, if he goes for a third term and he wins, that just goes to show you that we were never a democratic republic. We've always been a an authoritarian state. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. What y'all think though? What y'all think? I mean, he is the first felon president, so it's exactly. That's my point. That's my fucking point. That's my fucking point right there. That's my fucking point right there. And y'all go watch some of my shorts and stuff where I'm talking about politics and race and stuff like that. Because a lot of times I be doing that because I love when white folks get mad. I love that shit so much. But they be up under my post and shit talking about I don't know what I'm talking about stop spreading false propaganda. It's this dude, one dude under my shit. His name Laptop. Oh, he be on my dick so much. I know he a white boy too. He might be black, but I know he a white boy. Just the way he be on my dick, like, and the way he be talking and shit. Like he seemed like I mean, he seemed like one of them people. You know what I mean? But he be on my dick, boy. But anyways, they do not like when you say that you know something that they call you a victim. You know, they call you a victim. Yeah, you keep saying that, bro. I heard you say that before. What you mean by that? Nah, hell nah. What's a misdemeanor? He got, I believe, 21 counts. You can look it up right now. Um, 21 counts, and he was convicted on all 21 counts. You know what I'm saying, look it up right now. You ain't gotta think about it. Look it up. I mean, that's not a good dude, bro. He's not a good bro. He's not a good guy, bro. He's not a good guy. And if you think he's for black people, he's not. He's never been for black people, bro. And if you think he's a good businessman, he's not a good businessman, bro. He's just he's a trust baby, bro. He's a trust fund baby, bro. He's a trust fund Illuminati baby, bro. You know what I'm saying? That came up. A trust fund Illuminati baby, bro. That came up. That's who that nigga is. A trust fund Illuminati baby who came up. That's who that nigga is, bro. A trust fund Illuminati baby who came up. That's who he is, bro. I don't respect the man. I don't respect it at all. And he's incontinent. You know what incontinent means, bro? Incontinent means he cannot hold his bowels. You know what that means, bro? That means he doodles on himself, bro. You know what that means, bro? That he doodles on himself constantly, bro. So when he be looking like this, he be doodling on himself, bro. So you're my president, bro. It's my commander in chief, and maybe I could look past that. But what I can't look past, and what I find uh, utterly irrehensible and distasteful, is any president, commander in chief that will use like I'm cussing and stuff right now. I don't really care about people's opinion, but I'm not in a political space. I'm not in a political office. Oh shit, we got OG Gumby right here. Okay, cool, cool. We gonna jump right in it. We gonna jump right in it. Oh shit.
Hoover it up, hoover it up, hoover it up. We live, fellas. Hold on, we live. I'm gang. What's up with
Going
that
on,
few? How you
Groove?
doing?
I
Hoover
thought
it
you
up.
forgot.
I'm late though. I'm late.
I thought you forgot about us. Oh shit,
No, 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 no. You right now. I can't do that, nephew. What's the deal?
man, what's moving? It was moving. Shit, we
You
was just
already
talking
know.
about.
You?
We was just talking about. I'm smooth, brother. I appreciate you being here for sure. This OG Gumby, by the way, y'all. I mean, I don't know if he needs an introduction with y'all, but if he does, I introduced you a little bit early, but I'm gonna do it again. This is LA's finest. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go watch a whole documentary on this gentleman right here.
Hoover it up, hoover it up, hoover it
It's a
up.
real thing. So real quick, for those that don't know who you are, sir, can you let us know who you are?
Yeah, my name is Hoover Gumby, though, and I'm status quo for survival, bitch. Guaranteed. Anything you need to know, I guarantee you I got the answer. Stop listening to all these fake ass podcasters. They never been through nothing. They ain't never did nothing. I was 18 years old. I went to prison for a murder I didn't commit. One of my partners did. On Hoover, I stayed down. Ain't no snitching in this shit. I ended up having an unfortunate situation to where a motherfucker had to kill somebody.
Fuck. Fuck. I'm not gonna ask you what the fuck that's like, but I'm gonna ask you what the fuck is it like spending your early years in prison? What the fuck is that like? How was that for you?
Man, I mean, shit. What is it like spending my early years in prison? I mean, shit, I don't have anything to compare it to, bro. Like, I was in jail from 18 to 35. I hope it on.
Mm.
So everything that y'all living right now, I'm living. Everything y'all lived already, I'm living right now. You know,
Fuck, bro. So you, damn, bro. So 18 to 35. So what year you got up?
I got in 2010, May 15th, 2010. Over.
2010. God damn. Oh wait, boy. What was the all right, so we gonna skip a couple parts. When you first got out, what was it like? Like your first 6 months being back. How like run us through that as best you can.
Man, my first 6 months out of prison, damn. Like, well, first off, you got to understand that I had just did 10 years in solitary confinement in the hole. Like, most people don't understand the difference between the hole and the shoe. There's a big difference. In the shoe, you get the radio, you get to choose your radio, your TV, you get a little bit more privileges. It's like I stayed in a substation for 10 years. I didn't have a radio, any type of entertainment other than books. I didn't have human touch for 10 years.
10 years.
Um, you say, what was it like for in the first 6 months? Shit, the first 6 months, I was scared to death.
Yeah. It's like being on a
Um,
new planet.
um, not only that, not only being in a new planet, it was more so that I had been away from human beings for so long that a lot of the fears that I had, you know what I'm saying, most people don't have. You know what I'm saying. So my first 6 months out of prison, like I spent basically really bit rehabilitating myself, you know what I'm saying, to be I'm saying introduced back into society. You know what I'm saying? From the help of my attorneys and Innocence, California Innocence Project. Shout out to my lokes on the gang. And my real gang members right there on Hoover. Innocence Project. California Innocence Project. Hoover though.
Yeah, I heard about them. They doing a lot of good. They doing a whole lot of good. They getting a lot of people exonerated, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They have you know what I'm saying, the program is you know what I'm saying, all the donations that you guys can get. Instead, if you guys looking for a good cause to donate to, I believe justice is one of those causes. You know what I'm saying? The California Innocence Project, you know what I'm saying, they're being supported by you know what I'm saying, donations. You know what I'm saying, like we have an exonerate ball every year. You know what I'm saying, like one time President Obama came. I'm saying the last time Whoopi Goldberg came, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different people who support, you know what I'm saying, the exonerees, you know what I'm saying? Them shout out to all of those people, you know? Gang shit.
Oh yeah, that's raw. We was just talking about Trump, bro. We was talking about you and my president, bro. We was talking about him running for a third term, bro. How you feel about that? How Gumby feel about that?
The craziest thing about it is that my financial advisor, shout out to Melinda Gambino. If y'all ever need a good financial advisor, you know what I'm saying, she's a good lady. Oh God, you know what I'm saying? So my whole financial team was once upon a time all Trump supporters. I'm saying, as a matter of fact, my my personal assistant Molly, her brother is Donald Trump's personal uh, golf caddy. I visited was it Villa Lago? I visited there as well. I have property in Florida.
Mar-Lagos.
Um, yeah, that shit right there. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But to answer your question,
Shit about to die.
you ready? What you
Yeah, I'm good.
doing?
My shit was about to die. I'm smooth.
Okay. What's up, little nephew? Okay. I was about to say, in regards to Trump and his running for a third term, let's see how he do this term.
Shit, you seeing how it's going? How you feel about how it's going? Shit, if we talking about that,
I mean,
SNAP benefits getting cut, rumors and terms of war. You feel me? It's all revelation. Is it not revelation? Are we wrong to think it's revelation?
I mean, it just depends on if you're religious or not. You know what I'm saying, but in the political world, Donald Trump is a businessman,
We was
right?
just talking about this.
So if you are a business person that's about your business, you for Donald Trump. He's for profit. He's for making money. You know what I mean? So his decisions are determined by the economy, how he can see us win, how he can see us get the money. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the things that, like right now, everybody is crying about the government shutdown.
Right.
A lot of people don't even understand why the government has shut down. And for
Because
those
Democrats and Republicans can't come together on legislation, right?
on the health care bill,
Yeah.
okay, so the health care bill, they're telling us that our health care doesn't mean anything. It's in the budget, right?
Hmm.
So there's an impasse. Okay, so let's talk about how that affects us, right? The impasse affects every government agency, federal and some state. I'm saying that depends on them for the money, especially for the health care. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in Texas right now, but I'm not from Texas. So um healthcare is very important to my community in California because we have a lot of homeless people. We have a lot of people who, you know what I'm saying, are just down. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not gonna give them the food stamps, you literally got to give them some health care. You know what I'm saying? So that's the personal side of it to me. But the business side, it says some cuts got to be made in order for us to stay afloat. You know what I'm saying? I understand both aspects. But in my regard, in regards to Trump and running for the next 3 years, like I said, let's just see how you do this time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, they criticizing you for this, that, or the other. But look at all the good he doing. He making niggas get up off their ass. And then on top of that, he cut all the food stamps, so bitches gotta fuck for food now. On gang. We back to the old days.
I keep hearing that
Oh
shit,
no.
man. That
Oh
nigga.
no.
I think. Yeah, I agree for sure. I think he a author of change, for sure. I think
Well,
he a author of change.
sometimes change comes at a cost. You know what I'm
That's what I'm
saying?
saying.
It comes at sometimes it comes with a cost that you're not willing to bear. You get what I'm
It,
saying?
yeah, because it's always somebody at the somebody that's gonna get fucked. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. You know.
Well, I
Um.
mean, like you gotta understand something. Just imagine if you was Trump right now. Just imagine if you SolarMan was Trump right now.
Mhm.
Just
I
think
would.
about it. First and foremost, what you have to recognize and understand is that look, this man has the weight of the world, the free world on his shoulders. So he can't think about individuals. He got to think about the whole.
What do
So
you see? What do you see as the excuse me, what do you see as the whole benefit for him? Uh, I'll give you a specific example. Have you read? Are you familiar with 2025 and all that? Project 2025.
I'm not. I'm not.
I ain't. I'm gonna act like I'm all educated on it. But anyways, the gist of
You
it
can give me
is
the gist. Yes, give
yeah,
me the gist
for
of it.
sure. The gist of it is that they rolling back a lot of shit stuff that was that was deemed divisive or racially based. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, voting rights and shit like that. They taking away all the legislation that made it on paper level. Or for another example, this is a better example. You in the state of Texas, I'm in Texas right now. In our state, they got something called gerrymandering going on, where they uh reshaping the districts and shit and deciding on who gets what benefits and shit like that there. But what the civil rights legislations used to do was make it even because it's more white people than it is black people, or it's more of them than it is us. So it
Well,
made it even. I mean, they taking that shit away.
we'll
They
see.
taking all of it away.
We'll see. This is the thing, though. In order for them to take it away, I'm saying, like, you have to understand the legislative branch. I mean, and you have to understand our voting rights. A lot of the things that we complain about can be corrected by us just knowing our rights and voting and putting the people in office that we really need in office. I'm saying a lot of black people, oh man, I ain't voting. That shit don't count. They don't count that shit. Yes, it does count, bro. It does count. It does count. Even our brothers incarcerated. I'm saying I'm encouraging everybody to vote to change legislation in order for things to be on a level playing field. I'll say that. Um, a lot of the things that they're retracting, a lot of the stuff we really don't need. A lot of stuff is crutches. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man, you think so, bro? But I
I
I
know
hear you.
so.
I hear you. I
Listen,
hear you. I hear you, Groove. Now, real quick, I hear you, Groove. The only reason I'm rebutting on that is because it was paid for in blood, bro.
I
It was paid
agree.
for in
I
blood.
agree 100%. I understand something. I'm not speaking from a point of anything other than where we all come from, right? But see, sometimes I have to remind myself that our community has been abused since we stepped foot in America.
America.
So,
Yeah. So
so a lot of people from our community and our race, they are prone to depending on stuff that's outside of us. You know what I mean?
I
So
can get with that.
a lot of the things that they're taking, some of the things, I won't say a lot of things, some of the things that they're taking are for our benefit, whether we believe it or not. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? See, we black, bro. I'm saying everybody who have melanin, whether you call yourself Mexican, Honduran, whatever that shit is, you got melanin in you. That means you the closest thing to God, right? So there ain't nothing you can't do.
Hmm.
Nothing.
Right on. Right on. It's just like you said though, just a second ago. It's just while the change is being made, it's gonna be people that suffer.
Of course. Any
It's going to
change,
be grannies,
change is
all the.
suffering. Change is
I
suffering.
don't disagree.
Change is suffering.
I don't disagree.
Change
I
is
just
suffering.
I know I don't think I know though that a lot of people in his party for sure, even if it's not him, and I would argue him too, are white nationalists, and I know that.
But see, this is the thing about it. Did you know that black people are the most racist people you ever gonna be around?
I mean, I definitely
And a
got
lot of
some
people use racist as an
respect.
excuse. A lot of people use racism as an excuse to sit on their ass and complain. You know
I don't disagree with
what
that.
I'm saying? So you gotta understand something. You know what I mean? Like I was in prison, right? And I got a lot of friends who were like, I mean friends. I don't mean like just associates. I mean I actually made friends with people who were white nationalists and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Through the penitentiary system. Because respect is gonna be respect no matter what color you is. If you gotta respect the motherfucker, you're gonna do that. You're gonna do just
Yeah,
that. You
yeah.
know, so it's a little different. You know what I mean? Like most people don't have real life experience. You know what I'm saying? Most people just looking at your live, they're gonna see us on, you know what I'm saying, the internet, you know what I'm saying, and they're gonna try to, if it's not us, it's somebody else they admire. You know what I'm saying they're gonna try to adapt their life to our life in order so they can have the same results, but they are not really realizing that the results that we had came from all our past experiences.
Being outside.
Gang shit, over though.
I don't
You know.
disagree. You rapping for sure. You rapping for sure. I just like I said, it's a lot of white nationalism, and I come from a background. My great great uncle, is the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's my
On
great great
gang,
uncle.
on gang. Shout out to all
On
my
God.
Muslim partners on gang.
Right on. I ain't Muslim, but right on. I just say that
Well,
to say
actually,
though.
you are Muslim. You are
Why
Muslim.
you say that? I didn't heard that before. Why you say that?
Because see, a Muslim just means someone who submit to the will of
Will of
God.
God.
That's
Okay.
all. See, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like a lot of things that we be misinformed about or don't know about, we shun. You know what I'm saying, and don't even know. You know what I'm saying it's okay though. Cause see, like I keep telling you, if you ain't never wrong, you can't never be right.
Hmm.
Trust that. Over though.
Right on.
Bars, like Percy say, bars.
I'm glad you said. I'm
Over
glad
there.
you mentioned Percy and them though. So how you feel about his reaction to y'all interview? And I mean, I know you didn't talk about it, but if you don't mind giving me a little something from my platform, how you feel about his response?
You talking about Percy?
Yeah.
Well, I seen this response, and he had quite a few different ones, right?
I'm
Um,
talking the first. I seen only one where he was just like he was breaking. He had a little chessboard and he was like, Ugh. You know
oh,
what I'm saying? That one.
oh yeah, I peeped that one. I mean, you know what I mean? Like a lot of this shit is just internet shit, just for clicks. I mean, that's not my purpose. You know what I'm saying when I speak with a purpose. I speak for a reason. You know what I mean? I don't have to indulge in a lot of the shit I do, and a lot. I mean, you know what I'm saying a few of my elders. You know what I'm saying they tell me to stick to the script. You know what I'm saying, but I'm human, so I get caught up in the back and forth drama bullshit because I figure it like this. Um, this is basically like a whole situation to where we have to entertain people who are not informed, who are not as well informed as we are. You know what I mean, like just think about it. These Percy Kunta. First off, Kunta. Well, I'll get to Percy. I have respect for Percy. I have respect for Percy. I believe Percy is a stand up man. I believe that. I don't like some of the shit he said. And on Hoover, he gonna have to see me about it because I'm a real nigga. I don't know what these niggas talking about punching, bitch. I've been punching and shooting since I was 10. I don't even play like that.
Yeah, you
On
know,
Hoover,
Texas
but
niggas, boy, that's how they talk about punch. They want to punch
okay.
some.
Okay, I can do that too. But I'm saying with Percy, I'm saying like we can get a friendly fade in. Whatever niggas talking about, somebody show us the bag. I hope I'll whoop him. I'll whoop him.
Right on.
But
That
at the
shit.
same time,
That ain't gonna make
the,
that happen.
the other dude, Kunta, right?
Hmm.
You know, like
He said he want to punch me. By the way, I don't know if you knew that.
why he didn't do none of that punching when I was in his face at 607
Hey,
house?
bro. Hey, bro.
Like
I
that
don't
man
know.
was scared to death, bro.
I don't know. Hey, but
I
check
don't
this out.
know.
So, excuse me, real quick. The reason I said that though, was because I did a reaction video to y'all video, and
Hmm.
in my reaction video, I was just giving my play by play. I was right there. You know that. I saw everything. You know what I'm saying? And then in that, I talked about how we introduced and how we met each other. Like when I met you, you didn't introduce yourself to me as OG Gumby. Like you just told me your name was Gumby. You know what I'm saying?
First off, let me explain something about the OG shit. Like I got OG homies, right? And I got younger homies. So I'm not everybody OG. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's it.
my whole,
That's it.
you know what I'm saying? So like my whole thing with that situation with that is that I mean, but
That's it.
Back to Kunta Jekyll ass. Listen, bro. Like I've only came here for peace, bro. I didn't come here for no rah rah, no war, no shit like that or nothing, bro. But if you see your brother and he's doing something wrong, if you don't correct him, you's a bitch ass nigga. I just came here to correct him. That's it. And and now they putting all the politics. Oh, he ain't this, he ain't this. Bitch, on Hoover, I'm everything I say I am. And I got niggas that's gonna make sure you know I'm exactly who I say I am. And I ain't trying to be nobody other than me. See, a lot of people, nephew, they try to make themselves bigger than they am.
Niggas want to be tough and cool all the time.
With
And I ain't
me,
talking about Kunta. I'm just talking about period.
yeah, with me, it's just the opposite. It's just the opposite. Like the thing about this whole Texas situation is that it's not about what we say or how we feel or anything like that. It's that they so fucked up that they don't even understand that they fucked up. They gonna tell us what they want to do with our gang, and that's not acceptable. Like, and then this is the craziest thing about it is if you a Hoover, you know that's not gonna be acceptable.
Hmm. I think for real, bro, problem was just all the drawback, the negative feedback that he got from the interview. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
see,
The
the thing
negative
about it is
feedback.
that look, the truth. I don't give a fuck about how you take the truth. The truth is the truth. The truth ain't the truth is the truth. The truth can never be disrespectful because it's the truth.
Hmm.
Think
Nah,
about it.
he
You
sure
gonna
said he
reject
want
the
to
truth
punch.
because of the way a motherfucker tell you the truth, or you gonna reject the truth because of the way it was delivered to you? Only a kid would do something like that. You get what I'm saying? So my whole thing with this situation is that this shit done went too far. You know what I'm saying? It's basically becoming an internet subject for everybody who don't even have any dogs in the fight to speak about. You know what I'm saying? It's the popular thing right now.
Oh, y'all feeding people for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
For
And
sure.
my whole thing is that this is never the way it was supposed to be. I'm saying as soon as the situation addressed to me came across my desk, I passed it on. You know what I'm saying, and I got instructions on what I was supposed to do. I came here for that. The whole little shit that happened on the Bob report, it would have never happened. Me and Kunta never really had no situation to where we had to get into it about because he understood what was going on. This ain't coming from me. This is not my script. I joined the same dumb shit that they did.
Yeah, right
You
on.
know, so the thing about it is that like niggas gonna have to stand on what they stand on. That's all. I'm a real Hoover. I'm a real Hoover.
You
So I
know,
don't got no question behind me.
and we pray for peace and all that, but yeah, I just thought that was weird that he wanted to punch me because I said, I thought it was weird that he told me, he said he shook my hand and shit, and which I appreciated that. You know what I'm saying? He dapped me up. You know what I'm saying? But then after he dapped me up, he dapped me up, he said Kunta. You know what I'm saying? And that was cool. And then after he
We are
did that. He was like, OG. And I was like, damn, bro, let me call you OG. You feel me? Like, let me do
Listen, let
that.
me explain something to you. See, you've never heard. You done been around me a few different times. You've been around Trey. You never hear me say anything of that nature, bro. Anybody who's telling you to call him an OG is not an OG.
Hey, bro, I'm just saying,
I
you
know.
know,
I'm telling you. I'm letting you know. Anybody who's telling you to call him OG,
OG. Man, I don't know. I don't know.
why would
But
you do that? Why would
I
you
would
do that?
I
Why would
wouldn't
you
do that.
call some? Why would you ask somebody to call you by your status?
I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, in the in the breakdown that I did, I gave him his props. You said it was some soft shit. I didn't, I ain't talking about no street shit. I ain't talking about no. I was just looking at it from an energy standpoint. And from an energy standpoint, I just thought that bro was just listening to you.
No,
So I
he
gave.
wasn't. He wasn't just listening. That nigga was spooked. You seen it? That nigga was scared to death. You seen that nigga? All of a sudden,
Yeah,
I had a knife and all. I took my glass off. I was gonna punch that nigga shit out, bro. Oh, I
yeah,
don't know what niggas think, bro.
yeah. They said you had a
I
knife.
listen. The craziest thing about you was there.
I was there. That's what I was.
You
I ain't
met
see
us in
it.
the kitchen. They talking about, oh, the nigga was in the kitchen, got a kitchen knife out. Bitches, you stupid. We was in there twisting weed up, bro.
I
Like
said that in my
they
story.
so listen. The craziest thing about it is that look, he's spending so much time trying to prove me wrong about who I say I am that he missing the whole picture, bro. The whole picture is that y'all been gangbanging wrong for 35 years.
Mm.
35 years. You niggas been having niggas claiming some shit that ain't even a gang for 35 years. Can you believe it?
I don't understand none of
And
that
see, the
shit, bro.
sad part about it is because the niggas who actually had them claiming that shit are responsible, but they don't want to take responsibility for being wrong. So they gonna say, "Oh, okay, well, we just want y'all to accept the." No, nigga, you don't get accepted on this gang, nigga. You got to get put on this gang. You got to show some pain, nigga, to get beef from where I'm from, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Ain't no walking on. Ain't no niggas. You crazy? See, and the craziest part about it, I'm really the one that's trying to talk sense into everybody because the niggas that I come from, talking about stiff, they the definition of that. This is why them niggas is from our gang. We ain't from a Fort Worth gang. Fort Worth is from a gang in LA.
All these games from a gang in LA, bro. As far as I understand it, you know what I'm saying? As far as I understand it, but it all goes back, and I appreciate you giving me that info on that. But this all goes back to some Black Panther shit. Is you can't hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right. I was saying, I appreciate you giving me that info on that. This all goes back to all this gang shit though. As far as I understand, it goes back to some righteous shit though. Like for example, it was a community resistance in progress. It was a community
Community
organization.
revolution in progress. Community revolution.
Yes, sir.
Revolution. Revolution. You know what that means? Revolution. What
To
does
fight
revolution mean?
to fight back.
Revolution means to fight back, to overthrow the system, to try to put in a new system. You know what I'm saying? We're fighting for change. That's what revolution means. You know what I'm
Right
saying?
on.
But did the Crips do that?
I don't.
No, 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 fuck no. All they did was got high
You feel
and
me?
shoot people.
And bully niggas. That's what it looked like. I mean,
That's the script. That's what it was. You know what I mean? I'm saying that the community revolution in progress, it kind of got lost in the sauce. You know?
I
Hey,
see.
what's that? Hey, what's that? That's somebody say, hey, watch the little documentary about Gumby. Respects to you, bro, man. Shouts out, man. Listen to me. Don't listen to these fake niggas out here on this internet. I keep telling you my shit is called checking ain't cheating because see everything about me, you can literally go back and check. If it's a court case, you can go back and check it on the court. All that shit. If some gang shit, just check it in the streets. Checking ain't cheating. These niggas don't want you to check. They lying to y'all. They just giving their opinion. They ain't never been in no hard situation. I fought the death penalty twice on two different cases. Hoover though, my God is great.
Hey Gumby, I appreciate you, big bro. My shit about to die, bro, but I appreciate you getting on with us.
Hoover though,
Uh,
Hoover though,
love, brother. I appreciate you. You always showed me respect. You and Trick. Y'all didn't treat me like no square, no. I mean, y'all
bro,
was real stand up niggas, bro. Y'all my
bro.
brothers. I
See,
look at y'all like my brothers. I
oh,
appreciate you, bro.
Hoover and everything we got, bro. You welcome to, bro. The whole shit is
Oh,
that we
oh, we coming
like
out to
art.
LA, bro. We coming out to
When
LA
who is
soon.
we?
I'm talking about me. And then,
Come on, bro. Come to the set. Come through, bro. Like, see, the thing
bro,
about it is that a lot of people think that, you know what I'm saying, our gang is all this, that, and the other. I'm saying if you get Western in like you. I'm saying the nigga real tone, you gonna see the real hoes. You gonna see all the bad homegirls. You gonna see you gonna see our whole community, bro. I'm saying we just not like the Hoovers is just our military branch, bro. We got a whole everything. Credit repair, we got everything nigga need, bro. But we just don't fuck with everybody because everybody is busters. These niggas all lying, bro. Don't believe all this shit. They keep hollering Crip this, Crip that. No, Hoover, my gang was a gang before Crips was even bro, on Hoover. The first out of the first 5 Crips, 3 of them ended up being from Hoover.
Hmm. Niggas ain't got no structure. I fuck what you just said. You just said structure, or real organization. You just said structure. Hey,
Right.
I love you, bro. I appreciate you, and I'm gonna holler at
Good.
you.
Gang shit.
All
Yeah,
right.
check it out. Yeah, look, check this out. It's only checking if you ain't cheating. Check it out. Just like and subscribe. Y'all go to my channel on Hoover though.
Make sure y'all fuck with him. Love, bro.
Gang. Love you, little bro. Be safe.
Love you, bro.